Good morning, swag makers. Welcome. I am just getting this board prepared. By the way, this is what it looks like now. I got it at Hobby Lobby in the clearance aisle. So I'm using the board because it's such a great board, and it was only $7.49, and it's near impossible to get a board this size any cheaper than that. So good morning, everybody. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Karen. Trying to make sure that we don't I know I'm going to have some drying time today, so that's why I thought, let me just get after this real quick. Mel Carter, it is afternoon there. Good afternoon. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Mickey. Sharon Halverson. Hi, Sue Fana. Hi, Shannon. Robin Sinclair. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon if you're somewhere else. Hi, Laurel. We are going to do a sweet little project that I've had laying around for a long time, and I just never got to. So, good morning, Carla. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Vina. And Scotty and Tessie. Hi, Thelma. Hi, Patty. I tried to give you guys a different view today. I think last time all you got was a view of my condo. So today I thought this would be a better view for you guys. Hi, Gail Richards. Hi, Patty Hall. Hi, Donna. Let's see, Stephanie and Jamie. Hi, Karen. Hi, Jackie Bates. Hi, Susan. All right, you guys, we're getting close. So, like I said, the only reason not the only reason, but rather than just sit here, we say hi. Hi, Susan. Hi, Rochelle. Lori, Gail. Gail Richards, you look so cute in your hat yesterday. Hi, Jennifer. Missy Mejia. Hi, Diana. Hi, Tammy. There's my mom, you guys. She's not here, but she's at least live today, and it's kind of like she's here. She's at my house right now in Arizona, so kind of like you're here, Mom. Kind of like you're with us. Hi, Robin Ireland and Becky. Pamela Morello. Hi, Lou. Hi, Glada. Thank you guys so much. My gosh, you're coming in quick and hot. Hi, Gloria, Teresa, Micheline. Love that you and Gail got to have lunch together yesterday. You guys know if I had been in town, Mom and I would have wanted to join you guys. So maybe when we get back. Let's see. Hi, Nancy, Stanley Blasey, Diana Shaw, Debbie Hauser. Hi, Kimberly, Annette Wilson. Oh my gosh, thank you for the stars already. You guys are so sweet. Okay, I'll see you. Bill's gonna, alrighty. Bill's gonna go run some errands for me this morning. Hi, Beverly, Pamela, Ellie, Tony, Maureen. Okay, we're over 100. We gotta get started. Bill and I are gonna go to lunch today, and then he goes back to Phoenix tomorrow. He'll go back to Phoenix for a couple days, do his doctor appointments. He's got something on his little face that's bugging me. There's never bugs in here, and now all of a sudden I've got flies. So welcome everybody. If I missed you, forgive me. So we're gonna do a great little sign today, and anytime you see these signs either at Goodwill or Salvation Army or your thrift store or clearance aisles, pick them up. Just paint right over them like I'm doing, and then you can do anything you want to them after that. But I kind of wanted you guys to see what this looked like. I needed to paint over it because the decoupage paper we're using this morning is it's very light. So I mean, if it was a black, basically, you know, a black color or something, I might have been okay with it, but the words were showing right through, so it wasn't going to be okay. I know, I was hoping you guys would enjoy having this view today. So let me dry this, and in the meantime, let me take this off. Huh. I don't know what. There we go. Let me get that out. In the meantime, let me show you the decoupage paper I'm using today because I think you're going to love it. This is from Mara. This is, look at this, absolutely fabulous paper we're using today. I just wanted something, I love funky, I love whimsical, I love anything like that, and today I just thought this would be a perfect one. The heat is rising quickly. Oh gosh. Hi Georgia. So for those of you just coming on, hi Gail Moran, hi Joni. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I'm in Coronado, which is right outside of San Diego right now. My husband and I rented a condo for 2 months. And we're already into almost month 2, so I'm going to be sad to leave. This is why, if you're a crafter, you have to have a great heat gun. Otherwise, I don't know how people do it. Isn't that so cool? And you can buy that from Mara. And just like that, it's dry. You can buy this from Mara, you guys. So let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to lay this down, and I went ahead and used the tape, the painter's tape, because I want to protect that frame. I love the brown frame, but let me see if I can move you over just a little bit. There we go. I think that's probably better. Let me put some of this away. I also have this. Look at this. It's God-fidence. Knowing I can't, but he can. So this is also going on this print, and I think it's going to be fabulous. Let's hope. We're going to use the fine line crackle. So last time I did the crackle, I totally screwed it up. So I'm trying to redeem myself, and hopefully I'll do a better job this time. So we're going to use the crackle paste. We're going to use a antique wax over that to get in all the crevices, because I wanted this to look like it's kind of, you know, just old. And that what I loved is her face. It just, for some reason, it feels to me like she's praying, or she's just so somber that I thought this was a perfect one. Good morning, Kim Marie. Hi, Pam Claire. You're afraid to use it? Don't be afraid. So this comes in a pack of 11, either 14 or 11 different sayings like this. The one I used a couple days ago was be still and know, and that was also on there. They're only $11.99. You get a whole bunch of them. So I gave the ladies the link today, so if you can wait till after the show's over, we'll get you the link, and then you can order these, because it comes in a pack. But is that not incredible? So let me get scissors. Sorry, I just realized I forgot my scissors right here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my wax while I'm over here. Scissors, wax. Okay. I figure it's not too painful when I get up, because you still got the ocean to look at. I've got a copper. That might work, a copper wax. And then I've also got the Bear dark wax. Let me make sure this is the dark, yeah. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is let's get this down, and I need to decide how much of this I want, how much of her body I want showing. Hi Babu, great job on your, great job on your clock. Let's see. So how I'm going to do it, I don't want that border. I just want the words, and I want them kind of up in her hair. So up here, up top is going to say the God-fidence, and then down here across her chest is going to be knowing I can't, but he can. So we'll see. Okay, so let's get this on. Let me go ahead now that I've got that painted. Let me get that tape off. So I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day. We did nothing. We stayed here in our condo all day and did absolutely nothing. And it was a wonderful day. I got to do laundry and do some cleaning. By the way, In my private group last night, we had our June, let's see, that was our May class. So I do a class every month in something, you know, more special than just a regular live. And last night we did these teapot trivets, and then I did the resin on. Look at the sheen on that with resin. So if you've never used resin, do not be afraid of resin. This is now going to be a trivet. I'm going to put feet on it. I'll paint the back black, put feet on it. The resin can hold up to 400 degrees, so it's going to work great, but I was so all about that sheen. You cannot get that kind of sheen on anything. Oh, I'm so glad you guys love that class. It was really fun. Thank you for the stars, you guys. Appreciate that. All right, so this is a rice paper. It's pretty thin, but it's really nice. Like I said, you can get this from Mara at vintageretailtherapy.com. Let me see. I want to get, it's weird because she's off center on the paper. So I want to make sure I get her centered on my board. Make sure she's, let's see. Make sure she's straight. There we go. I'm here by myself too, you guys, so you'll have to bear with me on the, I'm so glad you guys like the class. Hi, Terry Lightsey. All right, let's just double check one more time. What is it they say? Cuss twice, cut once. Measure twice, cuss once. Okay, I think that's gonna work. I think I'm gonna take my box cutters for this. I might be able to get there easier. Let's just see. These things are so major. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Because when it's wet, it doesn't cut as nice. And this is cutting perfect. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, you guys are so sweet. My gosh, you guys, thank you for the stars. Look at how nice that worked. Okay, I'm gonna highly recommend that. One of the things I was telling the people, our ladies last night during class, that I had not heard before, but I watched a video of someone doing the resin, and it was the guy who is the founder of Illumilite, which is it's called Amazing Resin. And he said to avoid drips. So sometimes when you're doing a project like that and you just pour your resin, it starts to kind of pool underneath it. So he said on the back of your project, add clear wax, and it will act as a buffer or resistant to the resin. I did that. I still got some drips, but not near as much as I would have. So that's a little tidbit of info if you didn't know that. Add a little bit of wax, clear wax, to the bottom of your project or right along the bottom of the sides of your project, and it will help you avoid too many drips, but I still got some. I was hoping it would keep me from getting any. Let's see. Hi, Keenan. Hi, Diane. I'm sorry, you guys, that I don't have anybody here to help me. Bill tried to help me with comments last night during class, and yeah, that's about all I'm going to say about that. He hates doing it, and so I think it's one of those things. They're terrible at doing certain things, so you never ask him to do it again. I think that's what he does. And the alcohol, yes, I forgot about that, Brenda. So also on your resin, you can use a heat gun or a creme brulee. I call it a creme brulee torch. I forget what they're called, but butane, whatever. Anyway, to get the bubbles out. But he said just spray some alcohol on it. So I bought a spray bottle of alcohol and sprayed it on, and it immediately took all of the bubbles out. But it does, like when it first happens, it causes like little divots or dips in your resin. And the first time I did, I panicked. But then immediately the bubbles go away and it all self-levels again. So great little, like a blowtorch, yeah. But so funny. We're in this condo and I had the windows open while I was doing the resin, because I was telling the ladies, I go, oh, I've never had a problem before. People are so weird about how fragile resin is. It's not that fragile. And I said, I've never covered it. I've never worried about it. I've never had anything happen. And right about that time, a fly, we've never had a fly in this condo ever. A fly flew in and landed right in the resin and was swimming in the resin. I mean, okay, you guys know, only me would that ever happen to, but we got him out right away, so it wasn't a big deal. But still, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry, I know I'm making a career out of this, but this paper is super, it's pretty fragile. I'm just trying to be really careful with it. Almost there, you guys. Okay. Yay. Okay, that's done. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Right after, I'm all like, oh, nothing ever happens, you guys. You're so ridiculous. And then all of a sudden it happened. I still can't get over it. Bill just cracked up too. He said, what are the chances? Lori, the paper came from, it said some of her decoupage papers were on the vellum paper. Yeah, this is probably more vellum than rice. It's got the fibers in it, but it is very fragile. And so that paper came from vintageretailtherapy.com. But Mara's got everything you can imagine under the sun. Mara's got on her website and in her studio. And I'm also, because it's so fragile, that paper, I'm going to use a Deb's DIY liquid patina. This stuff's amazing. It's a very light, it's a light liquid, so you're not doing a heavy decoupage on it, which you don't want to. You just want a nice light decoupage. And I'm using a nice soft, big soft brush. But you definitely do not want a big, thick decoupage, Mod Podge for this. Hi, Sharon. Judith Pace, you just signed on. We are doing a sign with a lady today. A really cool piece of paper that I found at Mara's. So I'm getting ready to pop it on. That was fast. Okay, here we go. I'm live right now. Okay.
Instructions and here's available days. Weekend days only, Saturdays.
Okay. Thank you. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I am so in love with this paper. Okay, I'm going to keep pulling it down. We're doing a little bit at a time. Hi, Lynn. My apron's, oh, thank you. I just did it this morning because I thought I better put on an apron, but this one I usually pull it up over my head and then it messes my hair up. So let's just see if this will work. Sometimes these things drive me nuts. I wish it was big enough I would just tie it. I know, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if that'll hold it. That'll hold it. Good enough. All right, so the Mod Podge I'm putting on, or the liquid patina, little bit at a time, you guys, and making sure I'm focusing on a lot on the edges and that I'm consistent in laying it down. These are all the things that I keep learning, because we all learn as we go about Mod Podge to keep it from getting weird on you. All right, I'm gonna keep pulling it also. I love that I have a little bit of time to work with this. I'm gonna grab a little plastic baggie right here. It's so hard not being in my own studio because everything's kind of all over the place. But look at how beautifully that is going down, and no wrinkles. So if you're having troubles with your decoupage lately, just start doing a little bit at a time. You don't need to just try and do the whole thing all at once. So we're gonna find out about the paper, I assume. Is that what you're saying, Sue? And, okay, so the other thing is, a lot of people like to spray a little bit of water on the back of their paper before they lay it down. It has never worked for me, so that's the only reason I don't. Usually when I go back and watch the comments, people are like, you're supposed to use water now. Well, you can, you do what works for you, but it's never worked well for me. So that's why I don't, just FYI. All right, let me get this. It's trying to pull to the right, so I'm having to keep, you know, like your car. So I'm having to keep pulling it left. She's working on, okay. Is that an A4? This is A2. This is what it looks like, and here's what it's called. Pink Blue Fairy, A2. But it's gorgeous paper. I mean, I highly recommend it. You just have to be a little bit more careful with it than you are with a regular decoupage paper. That's the only difference, but it is beautiful. Really cool paper. These are little deli sheets that one of my ladies sent me, and I have to tell you, I like them so much better than a Ziploc bag. They just work so much better. How big is the frame? Let me check. Okay, I've got a couple of spots around the edges where, look at that. Look how amazing that came out. But I've got a couple of spots around the edges where it tore, so I'm gonna have to fix it, but I have plenty of paper left to do that. So this was originally $24.99. I got it on sale for $7.49 in the clearance aisle at Hobby Lobby, and it is a 16 by 16. Perfect size frame for this project. Okay, I'm gonna dry it just a tiny bit, and then I'm going to do my second coat over top of that. Another reason, when it's so wet, all of a sudden, to do that top coat, sometimes you rip it, and I don't want to take that chance. I'm just going to dry it just a little bit. And that's plenty. And now I can put my second coat, top coat on. Yes, isn't it? Okay, and now I don't have to be near as fragile now, but you can see that color frame works perfectly with this. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Why not iron it? I've never been an ironer either. That is one thing, Sheila, I've never mastered. So I tend to stick with what works. And for me, this works. I've tried ironing and I did it okay one time, and then the next time I blew it. So I just decided I'm probably not going to do that again. But I know so many of you have great luck with it, so go for it. Whatever works. Whatever works. Okay. It would have to be, yes, that's exactly right also, yeah. It would have to be completely dry. Completely. Okay, let me get this dry, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our stencil, and then we're going to crackle the whole thing. Fingers crossed. Can you believe, I mean, I don't know how people do it without those guns, but if you look up close, like, she's got no wrinkles. She looks amazing. I'm so thrilled. So even though the paper was it's a little fragile, it is still amazing. So don't worry about that. Okay, so now I want this up here, like in her head, but like I said, I'm not gonna use this stuff, but I don't wanna tape it, because right now, if I tape it, well, I guess I could tape it from the back. Hold on, let's tape it from the back. I was thinking if I tape it from the front down, it will definitely pull this paper up. Billy Joe, you better get that sucker back. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely do it where I don't want to go into those lines. Oh yeah, that'll work. So tape from the back. It truly doesn't wrinkle. You are a perfectionist about wrinkles. Vina, thank you so much. You know, I just thought, oh, I should probably spruce up a little bit, since today Bill and I will spend the day together doing something because he's leaving. And tomorrow, Nicole and I are having lunch with my sister-in-law, and a niece. And then I'm gonna go to Mara's, get some more stuff. If only you could use it, no kidding. But I have to tell you guys, I've been using that, what's it called? You guys know what it's called. It's that little tool that you see on TV and on Facebook, where you actually go back and forth with this tool, and it's supposed to help. I have to tell you, you know how you've got this thing under here that drives me crazy? It is going down. So I think it works. And I don't think it's all in my head. I really do think it might work. So, oh my gosh, Angela, thank you so much. What a sweet thing to say. That wrinkle light, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna swear by it yet, but I have noticed a difference. And for that, any difference, I'm so grateful for. Do you use it on your whole face? Yes, I do. Thank you, Judy. It's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is Bill's dermatology appointment. I think it's just, you know, eczema or crud or whatever. So I'm just praying that's what it is. I'm sure. I feel confident that that's what it is. Is it the roller one or that flat, funny looking thing? It's more of like a flat, funny looking thing. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lynette. Is it called the Quasha? The Quasha tool? Well, whatever it is, I'm a fan. And I do it for about 15 minutes every morning. Usually I just leave it right here on my desk. Okay, that worked out great, you guys. leave it on my desk right here, and while I'm just preparing or whatever, I'll use it. But yeah, you can use it on your face, up, and then I do it like right here on my neck, or I just wear turtlenecks and lots of necklaces. So that's my plan either way. Okay, I'm excited. Now, I don't want straight black. I want it to be more of a, sorry, I know I keep, oh. I want it more of a brown black to go with the frame and everything else we're doing. So I'm gonna do a little bit of both. Can we link it? I think it's on our master supply list, actually. We'll have to find out. Look up light therapy for the face. There you go. It's not that expensive. I thought it was like $100 some odd. It wasn't. It was like $30 some odd. And then somebody found a similar one on Temu for, I forget what it was, like $7. So I said, it's somewhere between $7 and $100, somewhere in between there. I don't know exactly how much. I never know. Okay, so this will just tone it down a little bit, and then I wiped it all right back off. And I'm not putting any tape on anything. I'm just gonna have to hold it. Make sure I'm straight. Okay, here we go. And I'll go over it to get rid of the, I don't like the bridges, you know what I mean, on the stencil. So I'll go back over it to get rid of those. But I didn't want it to be straight, hi Debbie. I didn't want it to be straight brown, because we're doing a brown wax over the whole thing. So I need to have a little bit of color on it. I have been wanting to do this project for a long time. I'm so happy we're finally doing it. You went to the dermatologist last week. You have rosacea, tube of cream. What? Oh my gosh, it was $299 for your cream? Holy moly. I love this word. I've heard it one other time, but more in a, what does they say instead of a coincidence? Oh my gosh, now I can't remember what they say. Okay, ready? Look at that. Yes. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a white shadow on that so that it'll show up a little bit more. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing on that. And now let's do Knowing I Can't, but He Can. Let me pop that out. Oh, I love this. I highly recommend this set of stencils too. I know, so happy. Yes, after we're all done, we'll post the links. Make sure I'm straight. Yes, I am. All right, here we go. I'm so glad I taped over that stuff, because it would have taken me a lot longer had I not. I would have had to be a lot more careful. You know when you know when you know when it's good. Knowing I can't, but He can. Okay, so happy. Do you guys love that? Because yes, get these stencils. There are so many in that packet, and Be Still and Know, Bless the Lord, Oh My Soul, all those good ones. Did I get the stencil from Mara? No, this came from, the stencil came from Amazon. So what I'm gonna do now is connect. I wanna connect the bridges. I don't care for them. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of a white shadow. I got some funky thing going on with this right now. Let me see if I can get it off of there. I like these FIFO bottles, but sometimes, I don't know. The jury's still out on those. Okay, I'm gonna need a tinier brush than that, I think. Let's try this one. All right, I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna dip in the brown and the black. I don't know what it is about those bridges, but to me, I'd rather have it look, if I fill them all in, then it looks more hand painted. And I do think it makes a big difference. I'm glad they didn't have them on everything, just a few things. You know, it's like some things just make you so happy. And that definitely has, I mean, this is something I would have, you know, in my room. Or a bridge, Judy, a bridge is where the stencil connects, like right here, and it leaves a negative space on your word. But I don't like that negative space. I like it all filled in. I'm sure everybody does that too. I'm so glad you guys like this. I do too. All right, let's try. I want to do a little bit of a shadow on these words. Let's just see. Just a little, I shouldn't say shadow, but a little bit more of a highlight just to make them stand out a little bit more. This is all the stuff that starts giving it that hand-painted look. It just helps bring it in just a little bit. You see, I barely did it, so I was nervous, but I'm gonna deepen it up a little bit on that. And these I'm gonna leave alone. One more hit of heat, and then we're gonna crackle it. Jeannie Martin, I know, it is. You're like all up in our business again, and we're so happy. Okay, like I said, last time I did this, I screwed it up. I'm not gonna do it this time. So we're using the PentArt Fine Line Crackle. It is my favorite. This you can purchase from Mara at vintageretailtherapy.com. She is literally one-stop shopping for a crafter. Literally, anything you need. So be very careful. There's a number 1 and there's a number 2. It's a 2-part crackle. You start with the number 1. Apparently, last time I did this, I decided to start with the number 2. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even look at it. I just went for it and was so mad at myself afterwards. Okay, I want a nice, big, super soft brush, so that's what I'm doing. I know, I need to make it even bigger. So this is the one. So all you're gonna do is just put this on. Just get it on. And it doesn't matter. You can go one direction, you can go 2 directions. It doesn't matter. But I definitely want it to crackle pretty good. I could have used a different crackle on this today, something bigger, but I don't have anything here with me except for this. Is there a link for the stencils, Elizabeth? There will be. There will be a link for everything today. So, and that's the reason for this soft brush, because this paper, like I said, is pretty fragile, and I'm just trying to be as gentle as I can. Did I seal the paper? Yes, I did seal the paper before with the top coat of the liquid patina. Whether you need to or not, that I don't know. I gotta be careful with that right there. It's kind of pulled it a little bit. This is a barely touching it. I want to get it everywhere. And then once we do this, I'll go back and fix those edges. I'm not worrying about those edges right now, you guys. I can fix that later on. I don't have to do it. When you do that, you can't get your crackle to crackle, Chris. I've had some issues every once in a while with that too, but I feel extremely confident today, and you know that's usually when I get myself in big trouble, but I feel confident that we're not going to have any issues today. Some people say it's better off to just let it dry on its own. I think like anything, it probably is. But as an online crafter, I don't have that luxury. So we're going to have to use my heat gun, which is going to take a minute to get this dry. I've got quite a bit on here. But I wanted to get it to really crackle. I don't know why that is, it's running just a little bit, so I'm just gonna barely touch this down here. You can see that. Okay, here we go. One down, and you're gonna want a brand new fresh brush for the varnish also. You have learned to use dry brush. You have learned to use dry brush on each step. Really? Tell me why, because I would think that the more you get on, the better the crackle, but I could be wrong. After you crackle, she's going to need the roller for her face. Yeah, she's gonna be all wrinkled. All right, this is gonna take a minute, so here's where I can sit and chit chat. Clean, dry brushes for each step. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Clean, dry brush, yes, absolutely. Sorry, this is the boring part, but I gotta do it. Different brush, yes, okay, I gotcha. Yes, I did. I think Mara told me that too. You gotta just keep moving. Keep it as high as you can. Hi, Gretchen. So this is the bummer part. It'd be like when you're on hold with a store or a business and they've got that sweet music playing in the background that's all scratchy and everything. That's what this feels like to me. Hi, Kathy. You love all the art. I do too, Michelle. I do too. Okay, we're getting there. You can see a lot of it's drying. Hi, Joanne. You don't keep moving. You burned it? Okay, good to know. Thank you for that info. Hi, Paula. All right, we're getting there, you guys. I put it on pretty thick for this reason. Thanks, Sharon. When is Mom coming? Mom's coming June 18th and 19th. Excited about that. Yes, totally, Mary. Hi, Deb's new again. It's playing about. It's okay, guys. It's not going to hurt anything. That's what you're talking about on the frame? It's not going to hurt anything. I'll fix it. Yeah, Terry Lightsey, who's also with Decoupage Queen, she said the same thing. Keep a dry, clean brush every time. Oh, nice, Paula. I think I got this a little heavy on her face. I know this is a bummer. I was watching Jennifer one time when she was doing it, and same thing, and I'm thinking, why do I panic so much when I do this? Because it's part of the process, and I just sat and watched her do it. Didn't think anything of it. Yeah, Paula, where are you? Okay. You guys see, I am keeping it up high too because, well, my paper's not getting too hot, so it's really okay. Hi, Letty. Thanks, Miss Elaine. The crackle, I'm praying, hoping and praying is going to make a huge difference. Don't mess with success, that's right. You can't rush fabulous. You love the shine that crackle provides. I do too. Okay, we're almost there. A little bit right on her face, and that's it. Laurel, I'm so glad. I do too. Gulf Shores in Alabama. Oh. That'll all scrape off down there, but I think I just got this little bit on her eyeball. But the rest is done. Thank you guys. I know, I want it on everything. Okay, sorry, I know that's so annoying. That little bit right there, but oh my gosh, it really, okay, so got that on. I need to hit that. I'm nervous about that one spot. Just give me 1 second to get that dry. Okay. All right. Part 2. So, oh yeah, sewage spill. Did I buy the photo just like this, Carmen? Yes, this is how it came. It is vintageretailtherapy.com. And if you want to screenshot it, this is the package it came in. It is an A2, and it's called Pink Blue Fairy. But I feel like there is so many things you could do with this. And the God-fidence, and down here is all a, it's a stencil that I bought on Amazon, and we'll have all the links afterwards. I need another really soft brush. Here's a good one. These are both good ones. You guys, if you're going to invest in anything, grab some big brushes. You don't even have to, you don't even have to spend a lot of money on them. You just need some big soft brushes for all these kind of things. All right, here we go. This is part 2. This is what will get it to start doing its thing. And this one you can also put on any way you want. Like, you can go back and forth, you can put it on all one direction, do whatever you want. But this part goes on so nice. And you won't see any crackling until we get the wax on there. And then as soon as we get the wax on is when you're gonna see it all. Hi Hi, Corey. Thank you. Isn't it fun? You can get the paper from Mara, and you can get the stencil on Amazon. And we'll have links after this. Yeah, this is definitely the easy part. Here's the thing. There's not, I mean, there's a tiny bit of an odor, but nothing that is obnoxious by any means at all. It's just, you know, it just has a small scent to it. I'm hoping this will crackle quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up to make sure I didn't miss anything. It's the only way I can ever tell. Okay, I'm gonna go a couple different ways for good measure. Okay, now that brush is done. Put that away. No, you don't have to do One Direction. I liked it better with, like I said, I watched Jennifer and Mara using this last week when they were here, and they both go both directions, and it just crackled more. Oh my gosh, Donna, you're sweet. What is a sweet thing to say? Okay, this one should dry a little bit faster. Let's see. If you use the scrubby soap, it'll take care of it. Do you know, I thought I could buy that scrubby on Amazon, but I can't find it. Same thing, keep her moving. I love that crackle too, and I have other crackles. I have even like a one-step crackle, but when I saw how pretty this looks when it's done, I was like, there's no comparison. I hope so, Dina, Dean. Are you so happy that I got that right? You certainly can, Billy Joe. I do feel like, though, there's just something to be said for that sheen. That's the resin. I mean, that to me was, even Bill was like, that is incredible. Now, this one's tricky because it's so shiny. It's hard to tell whether you've gotten it all. You can get it through poppies and pansies, Dixie Belle, Witchy Bun, and Chris Hunter's Lake. Okay, good to know. Hey, Can. It's still wet. Yes, if you ever want to join our sisterhood, I was going to bring, if I remember, before we hang up, I want to show you what we did in our membership group this week, last week. So you see the difference in projects of what I do just generally. It is almost dry. The scrubby is, it is on Amazon? Oh my gosh, Sue. Okay, that worked out good. Sue, that's a riot. Sue said, it is on our master supply list. It is on Amazon. If only I would use my own list, I'd be fine. So, okay, I'm gonna use, I've got the wax here. This is the wax I'm gonna use. Normally I would use the Pen Art wax, but I don't have it with me. And this copper, I'm afraid is gonna be, what What do you guys think? I've got a copper. Here's the colors in it. I've got a copper or the dark brown. I almost think the dark brown is going to show up better. And let me see what I want to put it on with. I think I want to put it on with a baby wipe. But I also have some soft cloth. Let's just see. All right, let's just see. Here we go. Always makes me nervous. All right, let's try a little bit of the copper down here. There's no reason we couldn't use both, but. So right now, I am starting to see a lot of crackle going on, but you can't see it yet until we get this on. No, see, I don't think the copper is going to give it enough oomph. No. Nope. We need the dark. Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to brush some on and get deeper. A burgundy would be pretty, but I don't have one with me. Let's try brushing it on. Let's get it right in here. Come on, crackle. And you know, sometimes it's got to keep drying. Okay. Yay. Here's why I love the fine line. Look at, can you see the crackle in the middle of her face? It is just so fine, but it will continue to crackle and get darker. I think there's a lot going on with the picture, but I can see where it is starting to crackle now. And we'll dry it again. What do you guys think? Please do not what? It'll cloud your crackle. No water-based product. Okay, all right. Well, I didn't. So good to know. I didn't. I normally do if it's a big project because I get nervous that it's going to go on too fast and too thick. Oh my goodness, now look at it. Look at her face. Isn't that awesome? Oh, praise God. You guys know I panic. Some of this stuff that I don't use enough of, which I need to start doing more of it, I do panic. I'm like, is this gonna work or not? But I'm seeing that I can let this sit a little bit longer than I thought I could on the board. Normally I'm on top of it right away. I'm so glad. Okay, I hope you guys are loving it. I think the crackle just added just a whole nother look to it. I think because of the background is so dark, you're not going to really notice it everywhere except on her skin. But I do love how it's just turning this into a deeper color and a deeper piece. So is that what, I love it so much too, Brenda, thank you. Is this what, so those of you that say it doesn't crackle very much, is this what you're saying about it? Because it's not gonna be like one of those, like a crackle paste or anything. To me, this is for, you know, a little bit of a more reserved project. Like I said, it's on here, but there's so many colors going on, I don't think it'll start showing up right away. And then I'm gonna heat it up one more time. Makes you wanna paint a version of her, do it, Kathy. You totally could. Snapshot her. Those of you that have artistic ability, I think she is such a cool picture and would be easy to do something different with her. Okay, look. She really did crackle, but I think it'll keep cracking. Let's put some heat on it, but I love how it took all the newness out of it. As long as you don't seal it, yes, that's right. It will continue to crackle, and I want it to continue. Okay, well, she's going to keep doing her own thing, but I have to tell you, I love how this turned out. You're going to seal it today. Yes, I'm going to let this, before I seal it, I'm going to let it do its own thing for probably a day also, and then I'll go back. But look, where it was pooling on the bottom, I just wanted you guys to see. You can click it, I mean, you can pop it right back off. So it's not that big a deal. Just like resin, crackle is not as fragile as everybody thinks it is. So this is something that you guys can all do. Have I tried crackling my checks? No, I don't think we've tried crackling anything with the checks. But I would love to do that. Let's try that maybe next week. But now I can when I hold it this way, I can really see all the crackle. So I'm going to try and get this crackle up here deeper. I love the inspired to message also, Tracy. So vintageretailtherapy.com for the paper and the pen art fine line crackle. You saw how easy it is to use. That's it. That was it. The stencil is from Amazon, and I'll go ahead and take a picture of this, post it along with the link so you guys have everything you need right now before I go out to lunch. So I hope you enjoyed it. You break from writing all. D, get back to work. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you again most likely next week. But real quick, I almost forgot. Real quick, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I have worked on this week. So hold on. Real quick. Enjoy the view. Okay, so here's a couple things that we did in my private group. This is what we did yesterday for Memorial Day. And I absolutely, no, not yesterday. Was it yesterday, you guys? Monday, Memorial Day, is when we did this. I did this on Check Savvy Sisters, so I'm hoping a number of you have already seen it, but I'm loving that so much. And it is going today or tomorrow morning to a Gold Star mom who's in our group. And then this I did in our group. I think we did this Friday. This was an old rotary phone, but look how fun that is. So in our private group, that's where we kind of do some of the bigger, you know, a little bit more intricate projects, and we do a lot more teaching. But anyway, if you've ever thought about it, it's only $25 a month. You can cancel anytime, but it usually doesn't happen. And we would love to have you, even if you just want to try it out for a month and see what you think. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you soon. And I'll post pictures within the next 10 minutes with links. All right, see you soon. Bye.